Hi y'all, welcome back to Cooking McGee Style. Today we are going to do tamales, as I promised in the last video, which I will put somewhere up there. Anyway, I had some leftover meat and leftover rice, and I went ahead and combined those. I made refried beans, homemade. Put that somewhere. This is salsa Rollo, or chili sauce, however you want to say it. It's red chili sauce. It's going in there too. But, and I also have broth. This is chicken broth because I didn't have any broth on this. This was water buffalo and 80-20 lean ground turkey meat. So there wasn't a lot of fat. So chicken broth it is. And I have more salsa Rollo here. This one actually is for the masa. Most of the broth is for the masa, if not all. But I need to combine the meat, the beans, maybe add a little bit of this same sauce to it, just so it's nice and juicy and yummy and not dry. I need to change my hat because this one's, it's too big for me. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get these warmed up so they're easier to mix together, and then we'll start. Oh, the corn husks have been soaking overnight in cold water, so they're good to go. They're drying right now. We're going to get the meat ready to go. We've already got everything I need ready to go, and we will assemble some tamales and steam them. Okay, so to start with, I need some lard. Yummy. Let's get some lard. And I figured out, at least I think I have, I'm gonna give it a try. The best way to do this, I need 1.5 cups of lard. But I scoop this out, I put it in a cup, and then I waste a whole bunch of it, getting it all lost in the cups and everything. So my thinking is I'm gonna put, because I'm using the mixer today, this on the scale. I'm gonna tary it, and now it's on pounds. So 1.5 cups of lard is 12 ounces. So I just need 12 ounces of lard in here, and I've already tarried this bowl. That's a lot of lard. Okay. Don't eat this every day, folks. It's a lot of lard. Okay. So now all I have is a dirty spoon and a dirty bowl. I'm gonna put this on the mixer on low, I believe. And I'm using the paddle tool. Hold on, I'll show you here. So I have 1.5 cups of lard in here with my paddle tool. And we're gonna put on a medium, no, let's just go 3. And just let it beat it up. Get it nice and smooth and creamy. Yes. It's exactly what we want. Smooth and creamy lard. Yeah. While that's going in the background, I'm taking this meat, and with just a little bit extra rice I had in it, that I warmed up so it would mix better. Putting it in there. I want to add some beans to this. I made these from scratch. Well, Bobby and I made them from scratch. I'm thinking this might need some cheese. I'm not sure. Maybe some cheese. We'll see. I can always put cheese on top of tamales, right? Just kind of mix everything together. While that's lard's beating. Got a little bit more beans. It's nice and juicy already, but I do want to add some of this chili sauce that I made to it. It's already got a lot of good flavor to it. I made beef enchiladas with this meat mixture. And then these refried beans we made from, Bobby made pinto beans and cornbread, which was also very yummy. But want it to have a little bit of I can warm it. Let me see. Mix that up. By the time I'm doing this, the lard should be nice and fluffy, or at least creamy, I guess. But I do want to taste this before I decide to stuff all these tamales with it. So let me go get a spoon and give it a taste. Okay, let's taste. It's good. Spicy. We're gonna go with that. If you want to see how all this was made, I only can put so many end cards up, but I will make sure to put them all in the description down there. But I think that's plenty. And I still have some leftover refried beans. Yum, we'll do something with that too. So I am changing things up just a little versus the first time I made tamales, which we'll probably have to do that one. But I'm gonna try using just dry instant masa flour. It's called MaSeCa. I'll put it across the screen. And we're gonna use some warm water, and we're gonna use some chicken broth, and we're gonna use some salsa rojo, or whatever you want to call it. I call it salsa rojo. It's basically rehydrated chilies. And we want to make sure everything's warm. Well, obviously not the, not everything. Okay, we don't want the baking powder or the MaSeCa warm, and we don't want the lard warm, but we do want the liquids that we're adding warm. So this is my first time trying it this way, and I can't stand. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this without? Okay, yeah, I'll make it happen, just like always. And I'm gonna be covered in flour and all kinds of stuff by the time we're done with this, but that's okay. This has been beating, and we're gonna add 5 teaspoons of baking powder. I already have it measured out in this little bowl. We'll put it on a low. Dump that in there. Maybe. Who wants to go? Okay, anyway. So let that mix up for a minute. Now, like I said, my liquids are all warm. So, listen to me here, okay? This, I don't have my little scoop for a cup. I don't know what happened to it. It got lost. So I have this thing. And that is 1 cup-ish. It's about 1 cup, a little bit more than 1 cup of MaSeCa, which is the instant corn masa flour. And this is white corn flour. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to turn this up to about a medium. And I'm going to alternate. We're doing 6 cups of that. This is my salsa rojo. This is some warm water. This is 1 cup. I'm gonna go ahead now, since we're splashing around, and add another cup of MaSeCa. Now let's add some of our warm chicken broth. Okay, yeah. See? Told you. Messy, messy, messy. And then this mix. 3. A little bit more of that. The rest of that. Still water. Splashing. I'm splashing. I'm gonna turn down a little bit. Let's go with 2. Okay. down, mixer. A little bit more. This would be 4. Oh, don't break my thing. I need it. 4. I just mopped. Okay. The rest of this. Chili sauce, red stuff, salsa rojo, whatever you want to call it. Some more water. We still have 2 more cups of water to go. I hope my mixer is big enough. Might not be. It's okay. All okay. Okay. Push some of this stuff on the edges down a little bit. How many cups was I on? Oh no, I forgot how many cups I was on. Okay, I think I'm on 5. I might not do all 6. My mixer might not hold that. Okay. Let's see what we get here. I might just do 5 on my mixer. Here's some more water. There's some more chicken broth. We're going to leave it there for now. I'm going to put this on a medium and probably splash everywhere. See, this thing goes to 6, so medium will be 3. And let that go for 15 to 20 minutes or until it floats. Hi, I was not lying, okay? Covered in flour. I got it. Yeah. It's fine. It's all fine because we're going to have amazing tamales to eat. No worries. Let me just say, okay, about 30 more minutes for that to mix, but perfect amount of time for me to do the dishes and get caught up on that. And in the meantime, I've been using, what do you call that thing? This thing. What is that? I don't even, it's like, can't think of it right now. But I've been using this to kind of scrape the edges of the mold and the bottom of the mold to make sure everything's incorporated. So hopefully in about 2.5 minutes now, we're going to have some masa that floats. If not, we're going to work on it some more. Okay. It's been long enough. Let's see what it does. Boom. And pull a bit out. And put it in the water. Maybe. And it floats. We are good to go. Awesome. And yeah, I only used 5 cups of MaSeCa. And I still have a dirty finger. Oh, at least 1 cup of water I didn't use. Let's see how much this chicken broth was. Let's see. About another cup of chicken broth. I'm not going to throw that out just in case I end up needing more. So, yeah, I'm going to let this rest for about 20 minutes or so while I get set up to do everything else and do some more dishes. Yeah. So, now that we float, which is awesome, and every time I say that, it cracks me up. I'm thinking about It by Stephen King, the movie. The book, actually. I grew up reading the book, but we all float. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you should. If you haven't read the book, you definitely should. The book is just like almost with any movie, like 100 times better. But they did a good job with the movie. It's a good movie too. So, okay, we let this rest for about 20 minutes. Put this aside just in case I need it. I'll probably stick it in the microwave in just a second just so I don't knock it over. And clean up. Then we'll start spreading the masa, filling the tortillas, and we're going to steam them. Okay, I haven't even even started assembling these yet, and I already have people asking me if they can buy some. Sweet, but I've decided this is awesome, and I love it. It needs cheese. So I've got some sharp cheddar cheese. I'm gonna add some to it. Yes, we are. Yum, cheesy. Mix that in. Okay, let's assemble. Our masa has been sitting and resting. It's not sitting, it's resting. It's not lazy masa, it's just resting. Okay, here we go. These have been soaking overnight in cold water. This is corn husks. And you want this is the rough side. You want the thinner side, and you know they're good when they're nice and pliable, and you can bend them and blah, blah, blah. Good stuff. Let's make one. I don't like that thing. There's a spoon. Ranger, this is not for you. No siree, Bob. Go get your blanket. I don't like being skimpy on the masa, but I also don't want it too thick, so, you know. Okay, and then I'm going to put some of this meat mixture in there. And you really don't want to be skimpy on that, especially if somebody wants to buy it. So, hey. And then we're just going to fold it over, and just like always, I kind of overstuffed, but that's okay. Fold it over and roll. Bend this part up. Clean that side off. And that side. There's one. Okay. Let's do another. I actually like using my dough cutter tool to do this. Oh, it just makes it faster and easier. And stuff. Roll it and fold it. Yummy. Perfect tamale, kind of. In my opinion, pretty perfect. I'm gonna keep going until I run out of stuff and see how many I come up with. Have I mentioned that as long as you keep a clean kitchen and you know what you're doing and you make sure everything's fully cooked and nobody gets sick, this is an excellent way to do like a side hustle, a little extra money here and there. Just gotta charge enough. I'm thinking for this maybe $15 a dozen. Yeah, I think that seems fair. Basically working for free, but hey, it covers the ingredients and I enjoy doing this and I get to share it with you guys. Okay. Just in case you want to see, let's do another. Let me grab a corn husk here. There's one. Hey. Flat side, right there. Okay. So, masa down there. And scrape that extra back in the bowl because we're going to use it. Some more mixture. Yes. And let's roll it. Can you see? Okay. rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling. That one was quite large. That's all right. Somebody will be happy with that. Or I can try to show you and burst the husk and have to re-roll it. Okay, too much. There is such thing as too much sometimes. Yeah, that's a big one. Oof, okay. I've almost got 1 dozen. I know I have at least enough to do 2 dozen, maybe more. Gonna keep going because, you know, nobody wants to sit here and watch me do this all night. And then I will bring you back when, I'm sorry, I'm talking to you. I will bring you back when I go to steam them. Yeah, it'll be a great night for tamales. Super duper quick. Occasionally, especially if it's taking you longer to assemble the tamales than you thought, your corn husks, while they're sitting here in a colander thingamager, will get dry. So I just stick them back in hot water. Actually, I need to drain that because it's quite hot. Okay, stick them back in hot water for a few minutes and then pull them out. Make sure they're dry when you go to stuff, and good to go. Because if you let them get too dry, they will crack. I found this out my first time doing this. If you let your corn husk get too dry, like sit out too long, they will crack. So keep them hydrated, but not wet. So still going, almost at 2 dozen, still going. Still mixing, or not mixing. Oh, okay, start over. I'm still spreading until, shit. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Still spreading masa on corn husks and assembling tamales. Tomorrow, though, the reason I have this thing out, my dough cutter, is I'm making a healthier version of eclairs. Yes, the yummy cream stuffed chocolate coating bread eclairs. But I'm gonna do it in a healthier way that's still gonna taste delicious. So doing that tomorrow. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow so you can see me do that. Yeah. This is gonna steam on a medium heat for at least an hour and a half. And then we're gonna check it and make sure, actually about 45 minutes, I'll make sure we still have enough water down here, because I had a trick before where you put like a penny down there and you can hear it rattling. But I got the dishwasher going, I wouldn't hear it anyway, so I'll just come and check it again. And yeah, keep going until they're done. Okay, these have been steaming for about an hour and a half. Something tells me they're not done, but I don't know. I won't know until I know. So let me move some of these out of the way. See, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let me pull one out, put it on a thing. Yeah, I'm not done. I want to move these back. Make sure I have plenty of water and keep steaming. Well, that came out perfect. I happen to like the extra masa. That juicy, beautiful, yummy tamale. Yes. Enjoy. Hey, give us a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments any ideas or suggestions you would have done differently while I eat this. Okay, well, 10 o'clock at night. And these suckers are done. And we'll take them out, put them on a rack, and let them air dry. Or not air dry, but just let them set and rest for at least 15 minutes before we taste them.